Hey there, seeker of wisdom and badass stories. Let's talk about one of history's most legendary figures, a man who wasn't just a master swordsman, but also a philosopher, artist, and strategist. Meet Miyamoto Musashi, the undefeated samurai whose life reads like an epic blend of martial prowess, Zen mindfulness, and timeless wisdom. Whether you're into swordplay, self-discipline, or just love tales of extraordinary people, Musashi's story is bound to leave you inspired. So grab your favorite drink, settle in, and let's dive into the legend of Japan's greatest swordsman. First things first, who exactly was this guy? Born in 1584 in Harima Province, Miyamoto Musashi was a Ronin, a samurai without a lord during Japan's tumultuous Sengoku period. From a young age, he dedicated himself to mastering the art of combat, not just with a single sword, but with two, the katana and wakizashi, a style that became his signature. But here's the kicker. Musashi wasn't just about fighting. Over time, he evolved into a Renaissance man of sorts, excelling in calligraphy, painting, metalworking, and philosophy. His legacy isn't just about winning duels. It's about how he approached life itself. Musashi's reputation as a swordsman was built on sheer dominance. He fought over 60 duels in his lifetime and never lost once. Here's what made him so unstoppable. Most samurai relied on traditional techniques, but Musashi broke the mold. He developed Niten Ichi-ryu, a revolutionary dual sword technique that allowed him to attack and defend simultaneously. This unconventional approach baffled opponents and gave him a decisive edge. Musashi didn't just rely on physical skill, he was a master of mind games. He often showed up late to duels, disorienting his opponents and forcing them to fight under stress. His confidence and unpredictability struck fear into even the bravest warriors. By the time he was a teenager, Musashi had already survived several battles. His early exposure to violence honed his instincts and taught him to adapt quickly. Unlike many samurai who trained in controlled environments, Musashi learned through real-world combat, making him deadly in any situation. As impressive as his fighting skills were, Musashi's true genius lies in his philosophical masterpiece, the Book of Five Rings. Written near the end of his life, this text goes far beyond swordsmanship. It's a guide to strategy, discipline, and living a purposeful life. Broken into 5 sections, the book offers insights that resonate across professions, from business leaders to athletes. Here are some key takeaways. Musashi emphasized flexibility and clear thinking, urging readers to respond to situations as they unfold, rather than clinging to rigid plans. He believed success comes from seeing beyond the obvious, understanding your opponent's intentions before they act. Musashi taught that strength lies in harmony between action and stillness, aggression and patience. Even today, the Book of Five Rings remains a go-to resource for anyone seeking strategic insight or personal growth. Despite his fame, Musashi lived much of his life as a wanderer, embracing solitude and simplicity. After retiring from active combat, he devoted himself to perfecting other arts, including painting and sculpture. Some of his works reflect his minimalist yet profound worldview. In his later years, Musashi retreated to a cave called Reigondo to meditate and write the Book of Five Rings. It's said that he died there in 1645, leaving behind not only his writings, but also a legacy of relentless self-improvement. So why does Musashi continue to captivate us centuries later? Here's why his story resonates so deeply. Musashi represents the pinnacle of dedication. His ability to master multiple disciplines, from swordsmanship to art, is a testament to the power of focus and practice. His teachings transcend eras and cultures. Whether you're running a business, training for sports, or navigating life's challenges, Musashi's principles offer practical guidance for achieving excellence. Like many historical figures, Musashi's life has been embellished with legends, like defeating entire armies single-handedly or crafting wooden swords overnight. While some stories may be exaggerated, they underscore his larger-than-life impact on Japanese culture. Musashi's journey teaches us valuable lessons that apply to modern life. Musashi didn't stop at mastering the sword. He pursued knowledge in every field he touched. Growth doesn't end when you achieve one goal. It continues endlessly. Despite his achievements, Musashi valued humility and simplicity. Success isn't about accumulating wealth or fame. It's about refining your craft and staying true to yourself. Musashi faced death daily, not out of recklessness, but because he understood its inevitability. By confronting fear, we free ourselves to live fully. Miyamoto Musashi wasn't just a swordsman, he was a visionary who saw life as a battlefield where preparation meets opportunity. His victories weren't just physical, they were mental, emotional, and spiritual. Through his example, we learn that mastery isn't about perfection. It's about striving, adapting, and finding beauty in the process. So next time you face a challenge, channel a little Musashi energy. Stay adaptable, stay focused, and remember, true strength comes from within. Who knows? You might just carve out your own path to greatness. Which of Musashi's philosophies do you find most applicable to your own life? Do you think Musashi's dual sword technique could work in modern combat sports? Why or why not? If Musashi were alive today, what profession do you think he'd excel in besides swordsmanship? Let's keep the conversation going, because legends like Musashi remind us that the pursuit of mastery is a journey worth taking.